Joseph Thomas, United States Army, 11th Bravo Infantry. I'll say my favorite tool of GOGI has to be the 5-second light switch, because with that, you apply that daily to life. Because like everything that goes on, we live in a chaotic world now, and I know if I had those tools while I was on the streets, I probably mostly wouldn't ended up in here, and I probably mostly still be in the military today, because I needed that tool, and I think a lot of people really needs that tool. And the GOGI overall, I'll say overall, because it is a great program, and you know, at first coming in, I was skeptical about it, because I was skeptical about anybody that tried to help me, because I'm very distrustful of people, and you know, that's the way the military has grown me, to be very distrustful of people that's outside of the military. So with these tools, you know, it can help you find a center of balance in your life. Thank you.
I'm Paul. I was in the Army, honorably discharged. I start every morning with GOGI because I meditate and I do my belly breathing. It helps me relax, calm myself, so I can start my day, pretty much put my head together. My favorite tool is probably let go, because over my life I've had a tendency to hold on to things when I really should just let them go and move on.
There's Thomas, United States Army. I was working as a missile launcher. I've read GOGI for a little bit, and I find myself understanding a lot more, because it's tossing you into a situation where you can either step in or step out, you know, and it's a guiding light, you know. I feel that most military, that's what we're about, you know, climbing that hill, conquering it.
Ricky, I was in the Marines. Some of the things that I've learned from GOGI that I probably could apply to myself and I could have used while I was on active duty is 5-second light switch and belly breathing for sure. I say 5-second light switch because when you train, whether it's boot camp or whether it's SOI, you learn to react. You don't really think ahead, it's all about reaction. You're given a command and you just automatically go with it. And learning to turn that off when you're not on active duty. Belly breathing is huge because sometimes you have so many different emotions, especially when you're deployed, and learning to control that rather than letting your emotions control you. And I like those two tools especially.
My name is Joseph Green, United States Army Airborne. I'm very new to GOGI. I've been talked to a few of these gentlemen here about it. Would have been great in the service as far as he was saying, as far as the belly breathing. I do that as a form of meditation. I'm looking forward to interacting more with GOGI just to help stress levels and working with other people.
My name is Ted. I was with the United States Marine Corps. I think belly breathing is one good thing, as well as a 5-second light switch. Them tools I could have used when I was in ambush in Flock Island, as well as when I was in Iraq. I suffer from PTSD, so a lot of people, if you utilize the tools, it'll help you calm yourself. Know, hey, let me take 5 seconds and think about what I'm going to do before I do, so you don't get here. So that's basically it. Belly breathing, it just soothes me when I'm in my cell with nothing to do. I sit there and I breathe, and it calms my nerves.
I'm James, Army, and different tools apply on different days, really, as far as what's going to work for you that day, depending on what you're going through. But if you're just going into training, love every minute of it. And then when you're starting to feel homesick and when you get the letters and mail call and whatnot, just remember, GOGI has positive thoughts, and you're going to see your loved ones again, and everything's going to be cool.
William Skeen, United States Navy. What if and reality check are my favorite tools. And if I would have had them back in the 70s, I think things might have turned out a little bit better.
My name is Christopher Brown. I was with the United States Marine Corps. And I would say belly breathing, because it's fast. You can use it. You don't even really have to think about it. If you just train yourself to use it, you know, it can help you get through a lot of different situations.
Jeff, Navy, I'd say let go, because when you're deployed, there's a lot of things that happen, like mainly with your family, that you have absolutely no control over, that that upset me a lot. I know a lot of other people I know, including family member in other branches. If I'd used that more, I'd have been better off for myself.
Saul Santana, United States Army, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, paratrooper. GOGI's got a number of tools. That is very unfortunate that I've had to come to prison to find out about them. I think that if our government was to come up with something of this nature, I think it would help a lot of veterans so they don't end up in the position that I am in today.
I'm P.T. Howard. I was in the Navy. GOGI is essentially a program that helps you build tools to keep your own personal freedom of mind. It helps you be just who you are yourself. If you're angry at somebody or something, it clouds your thought and it occupies space in your head. GOGI offers all kinds of different tools and ways to keep who you are, you.
My name is Kyle. I was in the United States Army. I find there's the bits and pieces from every tool that I use. Maybe I don't use them all completely how they're laid out in the GOGI books and whatever, but I use what fits me. The most favorite one, I guess, is the one I use the most, be belly breathing. It's what I use to kind of decompress at the end of the day and take maybe there's a hectic day in this environment, in incarceration, or in the field when you're in active service. Kind of focus on your belly, like it says, focus on your belly going in and out. Focus on that and let everything else kind of go, which is let go as well. And just try to bring yourself to a center and a balance again and try to start the next day even better.
My name is Jeff Threadgill, United States Navy. I'm new to the GOGI program, but I am getting close to going home, so I'm looking forward to diving into it.
Well, all I gotta say is, don't be scared, because we fear the unknown. And that fear will build up inside if you just don't reach out. And with me, that was a big problem. I was scared to reach out to somebody for help, because as men, we like to bottle up our feelings. We like to feel in control of everything, but just don't be scared. Let go. Try, reach out. GOGI can't help. GOGI can't help.
When you're signing on the dotted line, you're serving your country. And that's really the ultimate goal in GOGI, is ultimate freedom. It's so that you can be of service, and you're already being of service.
We are U.S. vets. We are the faces of GOGI.
Okay, I'm filming right now. What's your name?
Leonard Scott Snyder.
Okay, and what do you have here?
This is a mural I painted
Okay, why did you paint this?
for the military,
Ah,
our military.
okay. And describe to me what we're seeing.
An eagle with a POW flag and an American flag. And then the ocean is for the oceans, and then the mountains are for the mountains. And it has each symbol of our military, the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, and the Navy, and the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard is not finished.
Coast Guard's almost finished. We're still working on Coast Guard. And you have something here, so you work it from a
drawing.
A drawing.
Or
Yep, a picture.
photocopy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then this is our own idea. Our own idea.
That's beautiful. Okay, stand in front of it because I'm going to take a still picture and we're going to include it in our book. Now 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Any last words you'd like to say?
Go GOGI.